Hi, this is a power video. I'm just going to show you a few points on how to orientate your UV directions on NURBS surfaces and a few other regarding NURBS modeling. First of all, this surface got too many degrees in it. You don't need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 degrees in this direction. This is the V direction. You probably get away there with a degree 3 or maybe degree 4 if you really have to. Okay, next point. I want you to look down here and you can see that this is the U direction, and this is the V direction. So the surfaces are not orientated in the same way with regards to the U and V. And you can see the U, but if you look all around here you can't see the V. Okay, why is that? Let's hide unselected, and straight away we can see there's the V. Okay, so that's what you have to do. Shift N on my keyboard will bring back your model or surfaces, hidden surfaces. Now you can see that these don't line up. Okay, so why is that? Let's find out. Well, before I do anything, I'm going to check the orientation of the surfaces. So come down here and pick this tool and just make sure that the surface normals are all orientated in the same way. Okay, next point, we're going to align this hull. So come over here and get the hull align tool you want to go for single and view based, and then make sure that you're in top and you're not in some kind of weird angle, which is what can happen if you're in F8 for example and you think you're in top like so, but you just move the model just a tiny little bit, then this is going to mess up what you see. Okay, so I do this in F5. All we do is snap those hulls, and then we can use Shift Z space bar, and we're going to use slide. Just hit that point there and slide that hull around. This is not a lesson about matching NURBS to the mesh. This is solely about the alignment of hulls and orientation of surface criteria. Okay, once you've done that, go over here to your palette and pick Object Edit Symmetrical Modeling, and that will automatically snap the other side of your model in line to whatever you've done here. So that's looking a lot nicer, isn't it? E and F, pick Nothing Save Model. Now down here you see that, okay, we've got the U direction there, and I've checked the V direction is here, and here we've got the V direction here and the U direction there. So they've got to be swapped round, and there's a very good video on this by Kevin De Schmet on YouTube which you can check out, but I'll tell you the tool to use, and it takes a certain amount of trial and error. Reverse surface UV options, so I'm not going to go into that in this video because it's all covered by Kevin De Schmet. Now you can see that if we come into F8 that we can see that the hulls are aligned right the way through the surface set. Now I don't use these large CV icons to view this type of situation. I'll show you what I do. Come down here and draw style, and I use the small dot icons for my control points. I have got time, so I am going to show you how to sort out this U and V direction problem here. You want swap U and V directions because you want to juxtaposition those two. So go, and it's correct now. Okay, U, and V, V, V. Take the extend tool with extrapolate and merge on. Hit go. Incidentally, I have two instances of the same tool here, one with merge on and one with merge off, and then we're going to pick this surface boundaries along here, and you see that these are going to be modeled symmetrically and this one isn't, so we have to sort that out. So to rectify that, just pick a CV and make sure you've got symmetrical modeling on. In fact, it wasn't on and I have turned it on, so now all these surfaces have symmetrical modeling applied. So we take the extend tool now with merge on again and pick them, and you'll see that they all behave in the same manner. Okay, and now I can move this surface either way and everything is going to play ball. Control Z to get me back to where I was. Just to finish off on this side glass, which is clearly not working. As you can see here, the highlights look quite nice at this point, and then they kind of curve up here, which is completely unacceptable on a side glass. And the reason for that is that a side glass is a piece of engineering geometry which has to slide or retract inside the door in a set of tracks, and so it has to be a constant curvature in this direction, and it's also normally always a constant curvature in this direction as well. So there's only two radii to consider. That's this one and that one. On some vehicles there's an acceleration of the side glass towards the C-pillar, but that's not the part of the side glass that's going to retract inside the door. So that's a bit of basics about side glass for you. So this side glass doesn't work, and one of the reasons for that probably is because there's so many CVs involved. So because you have to direct model this against the mesh, the more CVs you have in your hull, the harder it's going to be to direct model it. So let's get rid of that and bring on side glass actually modeled by Kevin de Smet, and you see how the highlights are very understandable, very even, and that's what you should be looking for, not complexity. You should be looking for simplicity in your highlights. So let's just pick that surface and turn on its hulls, and you can see that it's a completely different approach. Less is more in this case. So degree 4 by degree 3, that's all you need, and that concludes this power video. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch my video, and bye till the next time.